Let me introduce myself. Hey, my name is Tasha, but I go by Sarita Bonita. And I'm just a young girl that see life in a different pair of eyes. Where I still believe in love. I still believe in, just the greatness in life, even through the struggles. And I'm just here to help you see the same thing. So I hope you enjoy.
Is people pleasing really worth it? What's up, y'all? It's your girl Extra T on the Extra T podcast show, and I'm back with another message. What's up? That's my twin. We be vibing. What's up, friend? So I know you might hear the echo because I am in the bathroom. I am creating a wig of mine. You know what I'm saying? Um, because yesterday, y'all know I'm on a healing journey. So if you don't know what a healing journey is when you starting to do a lot of inner work. You know what I'm saying? It's so easy for us to know. We accept that we got trauma, but we don't do shit about it. A lot of us don't do nothing about it. We just worry like it's a tattoo until you ruin our fucking life, which mine was ruining my life. Let's get into it. Let's get into it, friend. Let's get into it. So I made some posters a little while ago. I made a video about people pleasing is a form of selling your soul. And you want to know why I say that? Is because I was one of the biggest people pleasers there was. So hear me out. Let me pop my shit. Let me cook, okay? I was the biggest people pleaser my entire life. Well, when I got older, when I started aging, cause I'm gonna tell you what I realized, y'all. The real you is the when you were the younger you. On God, the real you is the younger you. When you start healing, you gonna realize that the you was a long time ago is really you. Kids know who they are. You get what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of us go through a lot of hardships at an early age, right? Where I used to be way more meaner when I was bubbly, but I also was I also saw a lot. You get what I'm saying? See, nowadays when you know a lot, motherfuckers say, oh, you got wisdom, you this, you that. But motherfucker didn't get me that when I was younger, y'all. I got told the opposite. All my life I was told how to talk, how to feel, how to dress. God damn. How to live. Motherfuckers stayed trying to humble me. You get what I'm saying? And I kinda let them do it a little bit to a certain extent. So let's talk about it. Friend, if I don't know nothing else, I can tell you about people pleasing. And anything I tell you about, like I told you, remember this now. These videos, this platform is not to really slander nobody. Even though people might take it the wrong way. People might gonna feel like they way anyway. Because guilty be speaking. And then they be watching and they ain't got no business watching anyway. Because I got a lot of people that don't support me in real life, but they secretly watch my stuff. And they be people that supposed to love me and support me. Like suppose you expect it from. They don't do it. And I realized that when people be acting funny to me, they be acting like I'm a damn fool. I think people be thinking I'll be lunching when I be lying like when I say I feel energies. And God talk to me, baby. God talked to me. God was my friend my whole life, and I didn't even know it. I did not understand how did I got through some of the shit I got through, y'all. I'm gonna be 100% you. This is why I really, 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 really love God. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna look like how everybody else look, and I don't want to. I don't want to be fake. I don't want to be fake holy. I don't want to be this. I don't want to call God name, but I'm still spiteful. Cause if anything, I'm more loved than I ever been spiteful. Now, and then that's a fact. Now, I done been the people that looked at me like bitches and all that. You know what I'm saying? Is the people that try to get over and I said something. You know what I'm saying? You gonna always look at and when you know, come on now, hear me out now. When you know a lot and you see a lot, when you the owl around shit and you call people out on their bullshit, you gonna always be looked at as the bad one. So I was always looked at like a bitch now to certain individuals. I was. Man, when you a true speaker, you know what I'm saying? Or when I was more blunt than they say, they used to always say, oh, Tosh, you were mean. Everybody want to call me mean, but nobody say why I was mean. And a lot of times I was mean because I called people out on their bullshit. A lot. You know what I'm saying? I always hold people accountable, and I cannot stand that people don't hold them. They try not to. Not one thing I learned that people do not like to take accountability. You know what I'm saying? They do not like to take accountability. And even if I do look bad, a bad friend, I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna tell you my story, even if I look bad. You know what I'm saying? Friend. Y'all know y'all probably a lot of y'all you probably done heard my other video. If you didn't go watch it, the one about the inner kid stuff. When I told you the ones that need you the most will hurt you the most. And that's my story. Right? And we're gonna keep it at that on that part, right? The ones that need you the most, they feel entitled to your energy. They don't appreciate it. They feel like you obligated. It's a lot of people knew that I was overgiving and they weren't giving, they was barely giving. Cause I feel like I didn't receive the same love and support that I gave. Now, if you know you showed me love, this ain't even for you. Please don't take none out the earth. And why is you here anyway? But hey, sit down and take a seat. You see what I'm saying? It was a lot of people that made me feel like I was the bottom of the barrel, baby. I feel like I had to work and do the extra mile, go the extra mile just to be seen. Sometimes I did it, sometimes I didn't. A lot of people, I'm gonna tell you something, friend. You know how when people they say you accept people for who they are, you know, church had this saying for a very long time, and that was the biggest lie. The lie started in church home. That's messed up, man, in God's house. That's why I never just really felt comfortable going to God's house. Because they say come as you are, but they try to critique you. I'm gonna tell you something, friend. I always accepted people for who they are, but I could never stand. I never stand it. I never liked the people that fit in. I never liked it. I always hated it. So I was deemed as a hater or looked as like a hater because I had a lot of people around that really didn't show who they truly were to people. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, let me tell you something. I wasn't never fully accepted for who I truly were to people that I accepted who they truly were. The only problem I had is when they changed who they were for other people, for outside validation. And I saw that a lot in my life. You know what I'm saying? And I was the one that, you know, was outcast. Because I was the one, I didn't always have, you know, designer clothes. I ain't never really just cared for this shit. If I get it, I get it. Because I like nice shit, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I still feel like I was tumble. I couldn't even like a certain color without a motherfucker saying, you like this because of me. I couldn't do shit. Anything I do, other people gonna claim it. I do me doing tarot. I got motherfuckers tagging me talking about, you still in my man, you doing it. Bitch, I ain't what? How you don't even know me? Bitch, you better sit in this room with me. I ain't gotta never do shit like that. Anything that I do, I was told how to do it. People did not accept me for who I am. People did not want to believe Tasha young because she got this much wheels and they didn't want to give me that. So they shit on it. They didn't like that. I was the one that gonna tell you, I was that friend that gonna tell you if somebody wants your real friend. I was that lover that gonna tell you that ain't your, that person is snaking you. Because I always had the gift of discernment. I always felt. And one thing about it, people act like I was lying, but I was always telling the truth. God showed me I was telling the truth. Now people didn't want to give me no type of validation, no type of props, no shit. I never got my flowers. Only on my birthday, barely. Never got my flowers. The energy was hardly ever reciprocated. But I used to break my neck for people. And I'm gonna tell you something. Maybe, you know, they didn't tell me to do it. Some of them did. They used to hold shit over my head. I had a lot of undercover bullies in my life too. That's another story for another day. It might be today. I don't know. I had a whole lot of bullies. A lot of motherfuckers hold shit over my head to try to overly humble me. But I was already a humble person. Now I always had confidence and then my thing is I just always been opinionated. Let me tell you something. If it was not meant for me to be who I were, I would never been it. And when you start walking your path of your journey, you start going within and you start healing yourself, you're gonna realize that you dealt with a lot of projection at the early. I dealt with a lot of projection. I can't even go, like when I go out with certain people, oh Tasha, what you wearing? Why is that always what I'm wearing? If I get certain little sayings, why you saying that? People used to act like they was ashamed of me, y'all. They did. The same people that I accept them for who they were. I gave people safe spaces to be themselves. You know what I'm saying? They quirky, nerdy, cringy selves, corny selves. Because everybody around me was just as corny as me behind closed doors. And it fucked with me, and I looked at them different when they switched up on me. When we go outside and you act like I'm the one. When I'm getting the one laughed at for being corny and quirky, motherfuckers just looking and looking with the ass face instead of taking up for the kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went through a lot of adversity at an early age, friend. When I come tell you some shit, this ain't just cause I'm a bitter motherfucker. I'm telling you shit cause I actually live this shit. I didn't know that God was really my friend right then. But when I look back at certain incidents, ain't no way in hell I would have got through some of the shit I went through. Yeah, I could have off myself. This how when I battled with depression because how I was treated, how outcast I was, to the point I didn't even feel loved. Y'all, I swear to God, I didn't. And then when I tell my story, people try to tell me how the fuck how I feel. Well, why you? It's always I coulda, shoulda, woulda. It's always I coulda, shoulda, woulda, or why you didn't do this? How I was gonna do that? Stop trying to tell me how to tell my story. See, back in the day, I let people tell me how to feel and how to move and how to do this and to a certain extent. Because at first I didn't. I was a bitch then. I ain't gonna lie. And I thread lightly. I say, you know what? I'm a thread lightly. I stopped speaking my truth a lot. And that's when I started getting bitter. I started getting bitter at an early age, man. Because I never had the safe space to be myself. Even though myself, but not really. Not when it comes to like really being like how I let other people be. You know, so I accepted people even when they had flaws, but nobody did that for me. I gave people the safe space, y'all. And anybody that I had around me, I poured into. I showed even if I'm the only friend, I'm gonna show up to their birthday dinner. Even if I'm the only friend, I'm gonna show up for you. I had a friend girl that I had to recently cut off a couple of years ago, and it ain't even no bitterness towards them. Because sometimes we don't know no better. It's on it. We don't know when we got real friends. And one thing about it, when I come in your life, I ain't never trying to take positions of your other friends. Because I know it's a lot of people that got the IE booty face when they realize the person the real friend they had in their corner is the one they shitted on. This girl stayed a little far away from me. And she was like, Tasha, you wanna go here? You wanna go there? I'm like, yeah, we can go. You know what I'm saying? Me and her had a lot of heart-to-heart conversations. And like I was always that friend. I never liked the people to feel left out in the cold. So I might look gullible to a lot of people. I might like I was a damn fool. But one thing I'm a real friend now. I might ain't perfect. And I might talk my shit and I might got flaws. But which one, who don't got flaws? Who is perfect? That don't make it no better. That don't mean that you shit on somebody's confidence and you talk about them and turn against them for everybody else. That's not an excuse. When you do that, that means you was ingenuine. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? You was like, just imagine the people that you point into is the people that cross you out the most. Everybody that was in my inner circle, everybody I had close to me, everybody I really loved, shitted on me. I mean, I used to brag about people, it used to hurt my feelings, I used to brag about people. I used to be really happy that I looked at my friends like sisters, and maybe they thought I looked at them like they was gay, because people ain't used to being celebrated. I celebrate everybody in my life. I always have. I'm always bragging on them behind the scenes, even if it's the opposite about me. Always, swear to God. I bragged on people, for real. And those the people have for the confidence. I'm not gonna lie. These same people that shitted on my confidence, but these are the same ones I'm pointing to theirs. People don't know about their dark moments because they ain't calling them friends. They ain't calling their friend about this. They coming to their girlfriend. All of that. You get what I'm saying? But when it's girlfriend time for you to show up a girlfriend, you pick everybody else before girlfriend. And I ain't never been the type to tell people to choose. If I did, it was because mother motherfuckers did. I did out of pettiness. You know what I'm saying? Now, I might have ego problem, but my ego was my only friend at the moment too. It's the only thing I had in the physical. Because if I did not have ego, then I probably would have been somewhere in a grave site. I either would have been in jail or hell. Because betrayal, that shit hurt real bad. And you wonder why it hurt real bad? Because it hurt because it's the people that you love the most. The people that you wouldn't even expect it from. And motherfucker gonna ease say, oh, you just bitter, you just this. You don't know my story, friend. You don't know the truth. And just wait till you start seeing what time will tell, friend. If anything, I would build people up before I shit on them. And it hurt my feelings that, you know, a lot of people rather shit on me and come tell me what people say about me. And then most of the time when people come tell you what people say about you is because they want to humble you anyway. They ain't the one gonna be the one to say it, so they're gonna use somebody else. They be happy somebody said it because they want you to thread lightly anyway. Because I was the truth speaker, you know what I'm saying? Like I used to make people take accountability. You know what I'm saying? Like I doing that. Man, all that mean spirited shit, people be thinking it's cool to be bullies. All I know is bullies. Damn no. Not like that. Well, you know what I'm saying? I know, man, I done met so many bullies in my life. So many. So many. Oh my God. And everybody try to make me like I was a bitch or I was the bad person, because one thing about me, I'm the motherfucker that don't like bullies. I'm the motherfucker that gonna take up for motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? As in, like you come telling me shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm talking about like, man, I put my neck out there for people that would not do the same for me. And God had to show me. When I lost my car, I thanked the friend that was really there for me. And I was so thankful, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, people go their separate ways. But one thing about it, I'll never forget who was there for me. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. I really needed that friend at that moment. And they really there for me. And that friend might ain't gonna understand because I had to move away from them too. Because they was part of a life. Not saying they was part of it, but they was, you know, in a community that broke me. And I don't hate my community. I love my community. But I just love it from afar. Because I felt a lot of pain in my community. And I felt more shitted on than I felt loved it. Because I was different. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else can be a shitty individual. But when I take up for myself, I'm looked at as a bad person. Or when I take up for other people, I look at like a bad person. I'm that friend that when the odds against you, I'm gonna be the one gonna come and give you my hand. That's me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have that. I didn't have people. I'm talking about like people thinking, oh, I was in private. You talking about what you did in private. But in the moment when the world was, my back was against the wall, I seen other motherfuckers on the other side and not on my side. That shit fuck with me. That shit fuck with me. They will create a monster, then call you a monster. These people use the shit over my head, man. You know what I'm saying? An overly humble motherfucker. Everybody I had around me always in comfort. Like this, and if it don't fit you, friend, don't take shit out there and get off my platform. Anyway, god damn, that's just weird to me. People that always claim like you the most be the I ain't want to watch you. I don't watch you that much, friend. I don't care that much. But I'm gonna tell my story. You know, it's all love though. But not everybody I met was shitty people. You know what I'm saying, and all that. But man, I remember I used to be so bubbly when I was like in 9th to 10th grade because I was finally coming out my shell. Man, that's when my confidence got shitted on. Every time I was coming out my shell, people did a lot of horrible shit to me for me to go back in it. Ooh, they like when I come out my shell, the devil be like, go attack her, go attack her. Go attack her. Man, I was getting talked about in classrooms, gyms, everything. I heard you weren't like that in middle school. You was this. What me, my transformation got to do with anybody? When I tell you, and then the people that was talking about me the most, especially in the gym, I'm just like, man, it wasn't even people that were really my friend, but I used to always be like, hey girl, what's up, girl? So I'm just like, huh? They said that about me? It's so many people. My confidence got shitted on at an early age. And it's a lot of people that really, it's like people, every time I would meet somebody, they were trying to shit on my confidence. Telling my secrets, telling all my family business. And they weren't from regular classmates. They were from people from my neighborhood. Telling all my family business, talking bad about me in schools and shit and everywhere. telling all my business. I couldn't talk to dudes. When I talk to dudes, motherfucker, they know them, they telling my business. That shit fuck with me. That shit broke my heart, man. That shit hurt my fucking feelings. That I couldn't even be me. You get what I'm saying? I could never have a break from bullying and bullshit. Motherfuckers trying to overly humble me. You know what I'm saying? So I started, you know, like when you start going through trauma start paralyzing you. It start paralyzing you. Mine was showing up for people that weren't even showing up for me, man. I had people back that didn't even have my back, man. That shit, let me tell you something. And it's like I deep down knew they didn't. But I didn't want to believe it. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, I'm not even the same person I used to be a couple of years ago. I don't even like drinking and all that shit a lot. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I do it, but I realize like we can brag all day about drinking and smoking and all that shit, but there ain't no but a crowd for help. Everybody easy say, oh, Tasha, alcoholic, Tasha, alcoholic, Tasha. Luckily, Tasha, alcoholic, because Tasha would have been over a motherfucking bridge. Do you hear me? People did not fuck with me. They didn't fuck with me, y'all. They didn't fuck with the kid. It's crazy that outsiders fuck with me more than the people that are pulled in the most. People that you would expect would have loved me didn't love me. They didn't love me, friend. And I knew it deep down. I still, people, please, I still had them in my life because I had wounds. I had trauma wounds. I had wounds from my childhood. I always got talked about. I always got overly humbled. I always got compared behind my back. Who the biggest? Who this? Who that? I'm always getting compared. Always getting compared to. Nobody never put their feet in my shoes and see how it felt. I was always the one easy to get shitted on. And when I tell you, y'all, you know I'm not a perfect person. Hell no. God, so long I got tired of that shit. You know, so I could have easily, ratted people out, could have easily told they dog secrets and did like they did me, but I didn't do it. Because they secret was worse than mine. But I didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you finally come out your shell and people shit on your confidence, like that, one time I had somebody gonna tell me, the only reason why they talk to you anyway, because you got context in your eyes. How you look without your context? I had bitches poke my friends. How you look without lashes? Why is females worrying about that? How you look without context? How you look without that? Man, it's not real friendship, man. You know what I'm saying? That's not real friend, man. And it's and this traditional bullshit, I don't like it. I don't like it. Traditional way of doing stuff, you would think, okay, this is how it's supposed to go. Now we keep on allowing people to be shitty people and not grow, because we don't hold them accountable. They're gonna continue being. Everybody want to hold me accountable for being a bitch and all that shit, but nobody want to hold people accountable for being the bullies. You get what I'm saying? I'm thinking I was so traditional when I was younger, family oriented. I always dream of having I didn't have a sister, so I used to call other people my sisters and all of that shit, man. Ooh, I went through the worst, man. I ain't even gonna lie. Man, I got my heart broken at an early age. I was already heartbroken about my daddy wounds and shit like that. A lot of people knew my pain, man. They knew what I was suffering when they used that shit against me to keep me, doing what they wanted me to do. You know what I'm saying? Like having loving, like damn near going, like I lost myself trying to hold other people, pouring into other people. But I didn't have this same energy. And I could never vent about it without it getting thrown back in my face. How you think that shit made me feel, man? I remember when I first woke up, it was 2021, because I had hit rock bottom. Man, and then you go through all that in childhood, and then you finally get in a relationship, and it's the same repeated shit in a relationship. Everybody in my business, everybody know my motherfucking business, know more about my relationship than I know about my relationship. I'm deemed as the mean one in the crazy bitch and the bad motherfucker, but motherfuckers ain't saying, like, and most of the time people don't want to see you as the good people anyway, because they don't want to see you as the good person. Oh, they looking at you, oh, you taking my friend away, you taking this away, you taking it away. No, I'm showing that person real love. I'm showing that person real love. That was genuine love. I might look like I was a damn fool for sticking by a nigga that cheated on me the whole motherfucking relationship and picked everybody over me. And that's a big fact. Big fact. You know what I'm saying? But I genuinely love that man. You get what I'm saying? I genuinely love that motherfucker with all of me. I ain't never loved a nigga that much. People worry about my being judging me. Cause, you know what I'm saying, judging me for my relationship. And people don't even know my story. You don't know what's going on. I rock with that motherfucker so tough because I know how I want to. I know how I want my lover to be for me, but I didn't have that. I got shitted on by a person that everybody that I love the most shitted on me the worst, and then try to tell me how to react to it. I feel like people stab me and then tell me how to bleed out and how to cry. Come on, man, that shit fuck with me. Even though I knew, you know, like I wasn't treated fairly and shit, I still stuck there because that's what I'm thinking unconditional love is. You're gonna go through your ups and downs, but that's not real unconditional love. That's trauma love. That's trauma bonds. That's conditional love. And I can't blame you because you know I used to say I manifested. I used to say, man, when I was younger, I would mind the shit I mind. It's crazy that the same shit I said I wanted, I got. It's crazy. We always manifest some shit that then you be like, no shit. Okay, I didn't know what I would get myself into. I didn't know I was gonna be arguing and crying and snotty nose every time I turn around. Motherfucker really try to deem me to be like the bad person, man. That really fucked me up. Like, damn, bro. Like, you the one know me the most. How the fuck you gonna act like I'm the monster? You gonna really lie to people like I'm the monster? I never understood why people that was surrounding motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, was so entitled. And so boldly speaking on my motherfucking connection. You get what I'm saying? Speaking on my friendships. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I had people, being friends that got in, had little words and shit. And they outside friends still try to get in it. Oh, that's one thing you don't do. Don't get between me and my lover. Don't get between me and the person that I'm talking to. My back really getting against the wall. Cause how I feel about them, I might don't feel about you. So now they put you out there, now you gonna get your head cut off. Don't do that. Don't get between me and somebody else bullshit because you don't know the truth behind it. It's easy to judge a book by its cover, but when you ain't reading that book, you don't know what the fuck going on. People can tell you a certain side of the story, but you don't know all the story. Baby, let me tell you something, boo. And one thing about it, two things I do know. I ain't perfect, but I ain't no motherfucking bully. Now, I done did little shit in the past, you know, younger, whatever. Me and my cousin had heart conversation about certain shit. I still had my reasons in the past, but you know, like I was launching because I could have handled shit different. You know what I'm saying? And I did. You know what I'm saying? I know I ain't perfect. I done said shit that I had no business saying because me being sharp tongue because that's what I grew up around. Motherfucker didn't talk nice. I didn't grow around soft love. I grew up around hard love. All I knew, I really damn near, I ain't gonna say raise myself. I didn't really have time to be a kid. Cause I was too busy chaperoning and being pointing to people that didn't point to me at an early age. I was always there, being that you know, placeholder, you might well say. Man, my motherfucker come in my life to judge me and not come to hug me, baby. That's crazy. And I still was there, friend. I was still there. I lost myself holding on to other people. And there's a lot of people now, you acting, I can feel in my spirit people talking, oh, you acting different now. So now people acting funny to me because other motherfuckers telling them the false narratives. And that's cool, baby. See, that's why I used to be scared of a long time ago. I used to be scared of them. They're going to turn everybody against me, man. If they can turn you against me, then you weren't never on my side anyway, baby. When I fuck with people, I genuinely fuck with people. It ain't because of what other people say about them. It's because I do. I get my own opinion about other people. Like I told you, know how people like to come tell you what people say about you and shit like that. Them, if I heard the same, some of the people I did hear the same, I heard shit about, you know what I'm saying? I didn't tell them about. Because I knew it was going to hurt their feelings. And then especially if they knew who the people was that I didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? But people didn't care about that with me. People just like, I'm finna humble this bitch anyway. I'm going to tell this hoe what they said. You know what I'm saying? Let me go tell this bitch what they said. Do you know how many don't get mad? I heard. It's so easy stepping on a person's toes, man. until it's yours. Until it's yours. Man, I was there for a lot of people. There was some people there for me. There was a lot of people that weren't there for me. And they gonna always say, oh no, I was there. They were ungrateful. They were this. Man, behind the scenes, man, them folks was shitting on me, man. Them folks was shitting on the kid. Really trying to make me a puppet. And I was going for a minute. I was a puppet for a minute. Holding on. I had trauma bonds. Trauma bond. They're like, oh, you know, y'all this, y'all that, man. You know, man. I ain't the type person they're gonna want to ruin nobody's character, want to ruin nobody's reputation. Even if they ruin mine. Cause God, every time, and then I ain't gonna lie, I used to want revenge. Sometimes I still battle with. This is why I'm finally getting off my chest. Because I want to revenge it first. And this is not my revenge, no. Because I could have easily been on YouTube and be like, I could have damn near been Pacific about like how, because if I would be Pacific, you would know exactly who they are, especially if you know me, but I wouldn't do that. You know, some people might know because people know, you know, I don't be in, you know, I don't fuck with too many people. And then because I was uppity, because I had a gift for discernment, I felt snaky energy of people. I can feel when people ain't good people. And you want to know, you okay, because to be honest with you, I don't really look at them people like they were bad people. They're just some people pleasers. I had people, I met people like me, people pleasers. People that was afraid to be themselves too, just like I was. Let people overly humble them a lot. They got bullied just like I got bullied. But the difference is I started standing up to bullies. I started hating bullies. You know what I'm saying? That's why I get triggered when I see bully shit. Because all I know in my life was bullies. You see what I'm saying? Like, as in not just in my like not everybody around me, but like I went through a lot of bully experiences at jobs everywhere. My especially, oh Lord Jesus, that's another story for another day, baby. I remember I had a friend girl one time. Let me tell you now, matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you what type of friend. I'm gonna tell you this is why they say you are not what you attract, you are what you entertain. You are what you accept and what you know what I'm saying? You are what you accept and what you entertain, really. What you accept and entertain. The type of people I went out the most is the victims. They're the ones I went after the most. But be careful who you help up because you don't know if it's part of their karma. One thing I cannot stand to feel is people left out in the car. I do not like to feel people being shitted on or feeling like they, you know, like they don't have nobody. So I was like, oh, you ain't never had a real friend before. I be your friend. And it wasn't because I was desperate, it's because I always had I had a big heart. I always had a big heart. Even if people didn't like the way I was, one thing people didn't want to give me a credit for that I had a good heart. A lot of people shitted on it and used me for it. You know, at first, and I felt so stupid. I felt so shame, y'all. I walked in shame for a very long time. A lot of the reason why I was a wallflower was because the people around me the most was holding staff and the people that I cared about the most. I didn't have my back, man. I didn't have my back. Every time I say how I felt when I was a kid, everybody try to tell, oh, people just looking at me like I just hold on and shit. Oh, you need to move forward, man. I had betrayals after betrayals after betrayals after betrayals. And I'm going to tell you something, friend, and I'm telling you this from a former people pleaser, an ex people pleaser. Because I ain't going to lie, I'm in my villain era right now. Well, I'm done people pleasing. I'm so tired of it. I'm not coming around to people shit because they want me to. I don't care if I'm being called antisocial. I don't want to be around people. I don't want to be around people all the time. I can be antisocial as much as I want to. This is my motherfucking life. When I came in this world by myself, friend, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like I get a whole lot of love anyway. If anything, I'm the motherfucker sitting. I'm the, you know, motherfucker. One thing people can agree. When it's time to talk about Tasha, everybody can agree. When it's time to get Tasha props and do, you know what I'm saying, about coming to everything and being there, you know what I'm saying? People, it's crickets now. But soon as something bad on the table, motherfucker, everybody want to agree to it. It's crazy to me. I never felt welcomed. That's how I feel. I feel like an outcast. Now, if you know you made me feel welcome, this ain't about you, friend. But I didn't feel welcome. I'm telling you how I really felt. Because a lot of this shit I never told nobody. It took me a long time to tell my mama that I was being bullied at school. You get what I'm saying? I was being bullied a lot. If I would have told her how much bullied I was, I would have to tell her the whole story why I was being bullied, because some of the times I was being bullied because I was taking up for my mama sometimes too. You know what I'm saying? But and I always try to be that protector. That's why I was looked at as a bitch at an early age, because I didn't grow up in the same environment and same house, like same, household like everybody else did. I always try to protect my mama. You know what I'm saying? Because I really love my mama. And I don't give a fuck how many flowers my mama got. I love my mama, and I would never, ever, 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 from the bottom of my heart, I wish I had anybody else as my mama. God gave me the perfect mama, because her heart good. You see what I'm saying? Her heart good. I told y'all that. And people talk about my mama because she want a people pleaser. When she tell them no, they talking about her. You see what I'm saying? They talked about her. Everybody in my mama life talk about her. You know what I'm saying? When I was younger, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, like, huh? So they made me kind of, that would really piss me off. You know what I'm saying? So, like, people gonna tell you, like, you young, so like, man, people gonna treat you like a certain way. People, one thing I can't stand is people try to tell me how to tell my life and how to feel. I get so sick of it. Even though I know that and God revealed it to me, I still was in denial. So that's where the gullah part comes in. It think, I love them for them. Nobody love me for me though. Nobody accept me for me. Some people do. Most of the outsiders though. That's the crazy part. And I got people that love me, and that's, not everybody did me like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, but that's the shit that really fuck with me the most. I'm just telling you about my experience of people pleasing. You know? I got some people that love the kid down, baby. Flaws and all. They love the kid. They celebrate the kid every time I come in. I'm going to tell you something, too. I used to always say, I want to be celebrated. I don't want to be tolerated. But how you want to be celebrated, friend? You scared to be celebrated. I'm going to tell you why I used to be scared to be celebrated. Because every time when people give me my flowers, other people try to shit on me the most. Like, people try to bully. They were bullies and all that bullshit. Like, I seen so much jealousy at an early age. I'm just like, bro, what? Like, people that's being cool. Like, I'm the one that can walk in the room and feel the elephant in the room. I get tired of feeling that shit. Shit don't be genuine for real, man. And then they go my people pleasing. They gotta sit there and act like I don't feel the shit and be quiet about shit. Because nobody want to hear the truth. Nobody want to call out. Nobody want to state the obvious. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to state the obvious. Nobody. I ain't gonna lie. I was that type of person. I was the real Al. I ain't gonna lie. I knew a lot at an early age. And I always felt like a lot of shit I didn't speak up on. Because when I speak up on shit, people made me feel bad for speaking. Well, try to make me feel bad, because a lot of times I didn't feel bad. Sometimes I did. I really so. It was another problem to y'all. I was the real blunt person with no filter. So I was deemed as Judge Milton. And people that call me Judge Milton is the main one Judge Milton at this day and age. It's crazy. You see what I'm saying? Like, I accepted everybody for them. But really, to be honest, let me tell you, I was really heartbroken, because I put people on pedestals. I saw the good in people more than the bad. A lot of people, I saw the good in more than the bad. That's why I held on to them the most. You know what I'm saying? And I'm always, every time I'm trying to do something for me, I'm always worried about how other people feel. Like, oh, let me tell them I'm this, I'm that. Man, is it worth it, friend? Is it worth it? Tell me now, the people that you people please the most for, tell me, do they do the same for you? You shouldn't even have to do that. When you got friendships and you in connections or whatever you got going on, them people supposed to love you for you. You know what I'm saying? I used to always look for outside validation for myself, though. I can't even blame them people, because I had my own wounds. You know what I'm saying? And I had my own wounds due to, my own insecurity, my own shit I had felt, because due to me only having one parent, and then my other parent was busy, like, because she was putting putting food in my brother's mouth. You know what I'm saying? To the point that she couldn't be that motherly mother, like a nurturing mother, like we needed her to be. Because I was so selfish. I didn't even ask my mama, or put myself in my mama's shoes, and to see why I didn't get that. Everybody love language ain't the same. My mama love language ain't the same like mine. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I was selfish as shit. A lot of us are selfish. We don't see that a lot of our parents had to do what they had to do. Now, some, like, it's always a story because it's generational curse. They're not making excuses for them, but get to know your mama and your parents as a person, not just as your parent. They right there helped me out a lot, and I had to apologize to my mama because me and her had a hard conversation. I apologize to my mama for not understanding and for being so selfish. So selfish. Because I was young. And people don't talk to kids. People don't tell kids, what's really going on. People just tell you to stay in the child place. I had a lot of questions and I didn't have answers. So I told you I grew up bitter. I was bitter for a while. Because why I always gotta go over other people's house? Well, I can't never be at the house. You know what I'm saying? Why I can't never be by myself? I never really just had a chance to really be by myself for real. And and be able to. A lot of folks at the early age, they was able to really be themselves. Even though they got talked about, they was able to isolate themselves and shit like that. Everybody, even though the people shitted on me, everybody needed my energy. Everybody wanted to come, oh, Tasha, come here, Tasha, go there. And there go Tasha, running like a fool. But Tasha wasn't a fool. Tasha love motherfuckers. And I keep saying my name in third person. I'm just telling you the story, right? I genuinely love everybody. That's how I view life. When I told you in my intro, I view life different than other people I do. I always try to make people like if I feel like they having a shitty day, I try to make their life better. You know what I'm saying? Even if I'm having a shitty day, I put other people's problems before mine. I ain't even have time to have my own problems. Everybody can come tell me about their man and their problems and all that. It's just I just feel like I was always judged. I feel like I was always unheard and unseen. And it was because, really, to be honest with you, I can blame them people. But the person that I was mad at and disappointed the most was myself. Because was it really those people that I was mad at? Was they really the problem? Now, yes, they did what they did, of course. We're gonna hold people accountable. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna take that away now. But the real person that I was mad at was myself. They were doing what I was doing to myself. People treat you how you treat yourself. You know what I'm saying? They saw it, and I might look like I was desperate, you know what I'm saying? Because I might was. But to be honest with you, I just had a big heart. I always have. I wasn't perfect now. Because I always had a smart ass mouth now, but I always had a big heart. So when people walking around with like ticking bombs, I understand them. Because them to be the most genuine ones. The ones that be ticking bombs, them the most genuine ones out of them siblings, out of that family group, out of that friend group, out of that relationship. You know what I'm saying? That be the genuine. It's easy to call somebody a monster. But you better read their motherfucking book first. Because when it's your turn, then how you will feel. I feel like I was easily sacrificed. I feel like people didn't give a fuck about me. I really feel like people didn't fuck with me. And right now, I feel like I was lied to my whole entire life. I feel like I ain't have real friends. I didn't have a real relationship. I feel like I was just lied to. Everybody knew it but me. That's how I felt. And I stuck my neck out there. That shit hurt my fucking feelings. When God showed me that, and it wasn't people that told me that, God showed me. And one thing I know that God won't do is lie to me. Because even though everybody else would lie to me, God gonna tell me the truth. Even if it hurt me, he had to wait till a certain time to tell me. God will show you stuff when it's the right time. It's always about God's time. And I was heartbroken. But I'm here to tell you this. I forgive those people. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm trying to. I'm trying to. But first, I got to forgive myself. And I'm not forgiving them, to go back down that path. No, I'm doing it so I can release it out of my heart. Because it dictates my life a lot. It's easy to look like I'm bitter. And yet, true, I was. You'll be bitter too if everybody you really had their back and you know what I'm saying, and they want this energy, want reciprocate, and they'll tell you, I did have your back. Okay, friend. I ain't here to do no, I'm not here to, trying to go back and forth with people. And guilty speaks. They don't share your videos of shit, but they watch them. They don't like them, don't do shit. Because they worry about is you going to see today what you watching. That shit's so weird to me. People don't know how to tell you, oh, I fuck with you, I do this. They don't know how to give you props or give you love and give you flowers. They only give you flowers. See, life is so fake to me sometimes. Not always. Life ain't bad. It's just we go through a lot of bullshit. It's only going to be shitty if you keep on letting your pain dictate who you are as a person. You know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't gonna lie, I was more of a bitch because I was more bitter. I was bitter. I was bitter at an early age because I feel like life was a lie. I'm just like, bro, what? Well, people don't really love each other in connections no more. People don't be real friends and in friendships no more. Well, they really, like back in the day, it wasn't like that either. Friends was fighting and talking about each other, telling each other how they be. And I just seen a lot of shit like, oh my God. Damn, you know, in the wrong generation. I used to always feel like I was in the wrong generation. I promise I used to feel like I didn't belong here. I don't like that people, like, I don't see how that people accept people going on the internet making posts about them and then saying them, oh, y'all did, boom, y'all, you know, y'all, you know, you saying, oh, they're my friend, that's part of it. No, it's not. No, it's not. When I started getting back cool people that I know that didn't fuck with me, that's people pleasing too. Getting back cool people you know don't fuck with you. Because when you get into people and they say some foul shit, that's how they really feel. There ain't no more excuses. Oh, I was mad. Because a lot of us be mad and we don't say mean shit. We don't say, well, I didn't say mean shit. I ain't gonna lie, I done told motherfuckers some shit I had no business saying before. I told you, I done let my mouth say it got ruthless. But a lot of times, I told you. Now, I always had a good heart, but I had a good heart, but I also had a motherfucking mouth on me. Now, I always had a mouth. That's why people, when I grow up like now, people like, why you so defensive? Because all I had to do was protect myself, shit. Or if I want to protect myself, I'm protecting the others. I always been that type. I always been. Bitch, I go against the world about my mind. I don't give no fuck about what nobody talking about them. And what nobody saying and the rumors are. But I want the same in return. You know what I'm saying? If I'm the type they're gonna take up for my friends, because I'm not gonna come tell you what nobody say about you. You know what I'm saying? I don't like shit like that. Because I know they'll break your heart. You know what I'm saying? But I want people to do the same for me. I'm always trying to protect other folks' peace and energy, but they weren't doing the same for me, friend. I was the glue trying to stick everything together because I was always that person that was kind of family oriented. I used to love I was like, oh, I love my family, I love my kids. I was traditional at an early age, you know what I'm saying? I just liked the love. I just wanted love because I felt like I didn't have it. Until God told me to go within. And when I started going within, when I was pushed to, when I started going through shit, because I went through a lot of stuff by myself. But a lot of people, they didn't have to go by shit by themselves. And people say, all you gotta do is open your mouth, what, for you to judge me? Because you know you weren't going to be there for me. Some probably would have, but a lot of them wouldn't. They're going to do them to tell my business. Oh, she did, or judge me. Or, oh, you do it, why? You so silly, you so this, you so that. I'm me. Just like you, and I accept you for you. You know what I'm saying? Even with your flaws, even with your insecurities. You know what I'm saying? When people, because I ain't gonna lie, I always, my confidence level only was low because other people, how it's, how people always try to overly humble me all the fucking time. All the fucking time. All the time. All the time, man. You know what I'm saying? But I still had confidence. I still had some inner love for myself. Until I got a little older, I started feeling broken. I started feeling like I was damaged goods. And maybe people looking at me like I was a bird. But I wouldn't look at them like that. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And it's not because, I want to keep on holding on to this shit. I'm tired of holding on to it. And it's like I wouldn't be able to let it go until I talked about it. Because I was ashamed of it. I was ashamed to show people my wounds, show people my scars and where they come from. My scars came from being bullied a lot because I was opinionated. Because I stood up to bullies. I didn't like bullies. I never liked the bullying. And people think it's normal to this big day and age. You can even face bully on social media. It's bullies everywhere, man. Everywhere you go, it's bullies. Told you. I come on mind my damn business. I come on YouTube. I go on my mentions. I'm mentioning the bitch, tagging all my motherfucking platform. Call me cokeheads, witches, all type of shit. What cokehead? Oh, they been called alcoholics. Now I'm called a cokehead, bitch. What? Who is these people y'all tell? You don't even know me. None of y'all know me. Sometimes the bottle was my only motherfucking friend. And that blunt was my motherfucking only friend. And I took shit I took a lot of shit to the heart. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I took a lot of shit. And I didn't want people to see how vulnerable I was. So I cut people off. People just, oh, look, she just shouted, she did, she did. And I cut you off for a reason. I always do. Some people I pushed away, you know what I'm saying? And, people, I fuck up for sure. I push people away because at the moment, I had so many damn wounds to the point I need, like sometimes you have so many wounds, you don't see who really there in your corner. Or you so busy focusing on your wounds, you ain't seeing the people that's trying to band-aid it. Sometimes, most time I did, But friend, a lot of my wounds, and it's like when I talk about stuff like that, and I hate when I open up, people act like that. Oh, why you just want to let it go? I mean, one time I was being vulnerable. Like it's like every time I let my guards down, people were trying to, overly humble me and shit. Like, or show me how they really feel about me. That shit crazy. You see what I'm saying? Now, it ain't all, like I told you, it's easy to judge another motherfucker. It's easy to judge their book until you read it. A lot of the shit that I felt when I was I felt in my life, a person that's not strong won't be able to handle it. They won't be able to handle it, friend. They'll be somewhere mentally going through it. That's why a lot of people don't know that a lot of the drug users and a lot of the alcoholics, a lot of them was outcasts. A lot of them was easily judged because a lot of them was mistreated. Everybody don't know that though. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning it. Not all of them now. Not all of them. You know. And them was the people on that. And you be wondering, damn, why you don't never go home? Should they even feel comfortable? Some people feel comfortable leaning on substances than they did other people. Because people get tired of being judged. So some of us mold ourselves into a certain way and we still get judged. That's why I tell you, if they don't like you, friend, they ain't gonna never like you. I don't care how much ass you kiss. I don't care how much you try to fit in, they just make you look more pitiful. Because now they looking at you in disgust. Because a lot of times when people see that, they see themselves. People pleasing. I seen a lot of people pleasing I see a lot of people pleasing in my life. Where, people can't really be themselves. They don't fully accept who they are because other people won't accept them who they are because they will look corny. It will look quirky. But what's really wrong with being corny and quirky? What's really wrong with being corny and quirky? You know what I'm saying? Like, I get tired. I got tired. I'm getting tired. That's what right now. I got tired of telling people trying to tell me how to live my life and what to do, how to move, how to feel. And I get so tired of people trying to be passive aggressive with me. I see a lot of this shit. Bitches acting like they don't feel no type of way toward me, and then you acting funny toward me on purpose. I get sick of this shit. Oh, I ain't gotta talk to you. See, people they thought because I had a good heart I won't be kissing ass. Baby, I know how to be by myself because I was forced to be by myself at an early age. Told you, the bottle was my friend. Them blunts was my friend. Now, coke, I don't do that, baby. But I'm sure the people that do coke, that's their friend. Now, not saying that's a good thing to do, but some people, it's a deeper meaning to everything. See, people want to be so logical and so judgmental until it's them. Now you want grace over your life. But I always remember, friend, tables do turn. Tables do turn. It's easy to judge a book, but you better read that motherfucker. I'm telling you. Read that book before you judge it. Because every cover might be dusty. Or it might look like it's demonized and looked at as bad. But that book might can relate to you. Because even though I might went through a lot, it's a lot of people can relate to what I go through. Because even the people that that I people please and they probably didn't put me first. They went through a lot of bullying and shit too. I seen it in them. Really what I was doing, I would meet people like me. People pleasers. Whole lot of that. If they stood up for themselves, or motherfucker go against them, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, I should be mad. But you might think I'm people pleasing now. I understand. But I just wish those people would have understand me. I wish those people would have really had my back at the moment, but it was meant to be. You know what I'm saying? So this is me here apologizing to myself. Natasha, I apologize for putting everybody before you. I apologize running from your emotion, running from how you really feel. Because I couldn't handle it. I didn't want to feel vulnerable. I didn't want to feel weak. I apologize for looking at your tears like they was weakness instead of your strength. Because even though you was a crybaby, a lot of that shit, a lot of that stuff you had went through, a lot of people couldn't go through. I don't want to hate you. I forgive you. I thought I hated other people. I thought I was resentful with other people. But it was really me, really you, that I resented because I hated your emotions. I hated your heart. And sometimes it was because other people made you feel like your feelings, you too sensitive, you this. But I learned it's two type of people, baby. People that run from their emotions and people that face them. And you was one of them people that ran from your emotions. People will treat you how you treat yourself. So this is me taking accountability to say I'm sorry. And I truly, from the bottom of my heart, really, 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 really want to apologize for doing the stuff that I did to you. Because even though I want to say, even though a lot of people I went through a lot of rejection, a lot of hardships, and a lot of betrayal, I was the one I was the one betraying you the most. People pleasing made me lose you, and now you don't trust me as much as you supposed to, and you really don't. I get it. I get it. I get it. But I just want to say I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry, and I thank you for sacrificing yourself for me. I really do. Because if it weren't for you, I can look at myself. I can look at you in disgust all like I used to. But really, you the one that really had my back, and I just appreciate you. And it took for me to lose you, and for me to damn near lose almost like at the bottom of the barrel. My life, I feel like I hit rock bottom, and you was there for me, even though I put other folks before you. I appreciate you, and I'm so sorry from the bottom of my heart. And I love you so much. You're the best friend I ever had. And friend, we finna start dating each other, goddamn it. I don't give a damn. Because you deserve celebration just like anybody else do. You deserve the love that you give everybody else. You deserve the grace that you give everybody else. I appreciate you. And I'm very thankful for you. And I'm glad that God gifted me with you. When people see pictures of me in my house, they see a lot on it. Like, people look at me like I'm being conceited. But nah, that's really my friend. When I barely look at the picture. When I do look at it, I'm like, oh, I'm just so proud. Especially when I'm having like a vulnerable moment, I'll be like, man, I'm so proud of you. Because I had to be my own cheerleader, you know? Right now, we done. We getting to the season. I like what we getting done. Because I told you, people pleasing. We're going to forgive them people, friend. Not saying you take them back. Hell no. Because then you be back at square one. Then the love going to be fake then. Because, it ain't genuine. But we doing it for ourselves. It's time for us to take accountability on it. You see what I'm saying? So, I just wanted to say that. And I'm out, friend, okay? It's time to love on you, baby. And stop getting mad for people treating you how you treat you. Because most time you really looking in the mirror. That's why we go through a lot of shit. That's why, like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I had just went through a little experience with a dude. So I actually like him. I always be mad at me when I like him. I always been kind of weird. Because I pushed the motherfucker away and then got mad when, and it was just like, it was a whole lot. We were so much alike a little bit. Because I told you, I always meet people that similar to me. You know what I'm saying? Always. And I'm going to tell you why, too, why I feel like people that ran from their emotions, so they didn't really like my emotions, because they ran from theirs. Who want to be reminded of emotion? You ain't finna, you finna have me all feeling vulnerable when she gone. With your crybaby ass. That's how you going to feel. To the point I was becoming like that. I hurt people. That's a scam, though, friend. They had your ass stuck. And we'll talk about that another day. But I wanted to be mad at this man, so I wanted to be mad at him so bad. I would ask myself, why are you mad at him? Because you liked him. It didn't turn out for how you wanted to be. Because I don't be liking everybody. I don't like everybody, baby. I don't like everybody. We were very relatable to a lot of shit. And he fine now, baby. I ain't gonna lie, that motherfucker fine, boy. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of shit just ain't meant to be book. And even I be want to get mad at my relationship, my choices, because my love life was kind of suckish, boy. It's like I was always attracted the people that was scared to be vulnerable, the people that was that hid their emotions and shit like that. I'm sick of that. I want me a motherfucking Kerber. And I really would mean people that match my mask and not me, because I didn't show me. I didn't know how to really be soft. You know what I'm saying? But it was always in me. That's why I was so tomboyish. I hid myself a lot. You know, to the point I feel more comfortable in baggy clothes than I do in my fitted clothes. Like I don't like all that attention. When I already get negative attention. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like they would make me really like to be seen. It made me kind of scared to be seen because I got targeted a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I'd be kind of scared to show who I was. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted to, dress up and be myself because I'm out, baby. Oh, you ain't so weird. Oh, I'm shit. I love weird shit. I love people that's authentic. I love people that look weird as shit. And I'm gonna tell you something too. I'm gonna tell you something, friend. But I'm gonna end it like after this. You know them people that be looking the scariest, them people be having on tattoos, different face and all that bullshit. Them be the most nicest people, man. My friends might, because people I'm cool with, I choose my friends, and I really like to talk to. People might don't understand it, but them be the most genuine people, and they so relatable. I just be thanking God for those people. You know what I'm saying? Like I might didn't like. I just thank God for my, my online family, for the ones who really do love me. Because there's some people that really love the kid. They love me. They love me. Even if they see my flaws. I remember one time I was like, gosh, should I post this? I'm talking about my motherfucker. One thing about them personalities gonna switch. They used to all call me, you bipolar, you bipolar. I got read my bipolar for you. I'm just moody. I got a lot of personality. I got a big personality. You know what I'm saying? I can't hide all their personalities. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. You know what I'm saying? I hid certain parts of my personality. The ones when I was angry, the ones when I was vulnerable. I didn't like people to know how vulnerable I was, how big my heart was. So I hid it. I ain't even like a man to know how much I loved him, how much I cared for him. And I used to be in the house so broken hearted, mine. Cause I'm a sensitive person. I really love people for real, man. I be loving people for real. I might like a damn fool to you, but I genuinely love people. I always had a passion for people, man. I had a passion for life, and I used to have a passion for people. And you don't change for who you be, who you are. You just change who you. Sometimes you gotta change the people, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? When I said, about the fine shit, it ain't even all about the. It was really about the mindset. I like a wise man with an old soul, and they would kind of gave. But baby, we on to life. I'm finna date myself book right now. You know what I'm saying? Focus on me because I got a lot of healing that I need to do. I really don't want to date. I really don't want to talk about it. I don't want to do all that. You know what I'm saying? Because right now we need us. I need to date me to know what I really want in relationships and shit. So I won't be out here people pleasing. Because I know there's a lot of narcissistic traits in motherfuckers. But, in a motherfucker, and I was finna, there go people pleasing again. You see what I'm saying? So we ain't doing that shit. I get sick of it. I get sick of it. We'll talk about that another day though. Yeah. Okay. And I wanted to be mean and bitter towards a motherfucker because he motherfucker said little slick shit I ain't really like. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't been looking anyway. You know what I'm saying? So we just block people out. We block people and keep moving. You know what I'm saying? And just realize let people sit down. Because a lot of people want to see the bad in other people because they don't really want to see the bad in themselves. And that's what life. That's what we do in life. People don't hold themselves accountable for pushing people away. Even though I own up to my flaws and I own up and put and I say, like I was the bigger person, I'm sorry, I apologize, I projected some stuff on you. What grown people say that? And a lot of these grown motherfuckers can't even say that, like take accountability in their wrong actions. No shade, no teeth. But I did. And you know what I'm saying? And some people, even though I'm seeing a lot of flaws and shit, but motherfuckers be ready to say my flaw, okay? But we gonna let people be them and we gonna really just move forward with our life. I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of being bitter and holding on to shit because my feelings hurt. And I used to be so, because a lot of times too, I tell no, I'm done. But a lot of time we be holding on to shit because we really be hurt, friend. And your ego don't want to let you, and you so scared to tell yourself that you really, your feelings was hurt. My heart was broken because of the shit I went through. I used to cry and cry over friendships and everything. Because like how I felt. I felt shit. I felt shitted on. I felt done dirty. I felt heartbroken. Friendships and shit, that shit hurt just as much as a relationship. That shit broke my heart, man. I genuinely love people. And I'm looked at as like a fucking duck. Because people not used to people being genuinely loving them. People not used to unconditional love. And unconditional love is somebody who's going to love you for you, even if you got flaws. Love you for every part of yourself, even if they don't agree with it. Every day ain't going to be pretty. But damn, we should have people on our ups and don't have people on our downs. But I'm glad I went through them downs because God showed me who I was. Showed me that I like, the shit ain't as bad as you. The shit that you running from ain't as bad as you thought it was. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give props to a motherfucker. Even though I felt misunderstood and I felt this person really did me dirty, I love you. I love you and I'm going to forever love you. Because I really, even though the bond was not genuine, I love you because you helped me get through a lot of hard times. You know what I'm saying? You helped me get through a lot of hard times. A lot of people helped me get through a lot of hard times, even if you know it or not. And the motherfucker told me, said, somebody gave him some wisdom and said, I hope I said it right. Sometimes we be running, we be so scared to fall to the point that we be so scared to fall. We be so scared to fall to the point when we fall, we realize it ain't even as bad as we thought it was. Some shit like that. It was something like that. I remember that forever in my head. I remember that. They're going to forever go with me. So I thank you for that too. But I don't want to go back down that road with you. Because we're on different paths. But I'm going to love you forever. And I hope life treat you right. And I'm sorry that I wasn't good enough for you to really, choose me. But it's cool. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to talk to you later, friend. Make sure y'all, I don't want no, let me tell you something too, friend. My don't want no petty messages, none of that. Don't reach out, don't do none of that. Do me a favor, everybody stay away. Okay? Because, let me heal on my own. Let me do me. And just because I heal don't mean that, like, I don't like when people try to force themselves on me. That make me mad. That make me angry. I don't like that. Let me go. Let me fly. Quit trying to capture me. I'm not to be captured. I'm not an object you just put in a jar and you just feed it when you want to feed it. I'm not a fucking animal. I'm a human. Okay? So, yeah. So, I'm going to talk to y'all later, friend. Love you.
Don't play with it, don't be dishonest. Ay, still not